I spent the last 13 years building U.S. packaging solutions, printing and packaging company that supplies national brands like New Balance shoes, Puma, Dave's Hot Chicken, Panda Express. In the 13 years, I didn't start working with virtual assistants until maybe my 7th year. From the 7th year, we've 4x our revenue because I actually learned how to delegate, and I learned that I can't do everything myself. Probably for the first 6 years, doing everything myself, processing invoices, having meetings, speaking to customers, doing the account managing, doing the bookkeeping. And I started hiring here, and all the people I hired just sucked at the end of the day, mainly because I didn't have enough money to hire, and I was paying minimum wage. It was just so hard to grow. Think about how much we value your time. For me, my consulting hours, we charge $350 an hour for my consult. For every hour that I'm working on low-level tasks like email management, I'd be losing $340. In 10 hours, I'd lose $3,400, and in a week, I'd lose $13,000 every single week that I'm doing low-level tasks. So what's a low-level task? We can talk about email management. I actually don't go through my emails. All my emails are read by my assistant, Ruth. Instead of spending hours going through every single one of my emails, look at my emails in 5 minutes, get everything done, and go back to doing the 10x tasks that my business actually wants me to do, and I want it. In California, minimum wage is about $16 an hour. Let's say you pay your employee a little bit more, $20 an hour. You're totaling per hour about $26.50 to $34 an hour, right? When you calculate it out, it ends up being a lot. If you're paying your employee $30 an hour and they're spending time doing things behind a computer that a virtual assistant can do, you're losing money. Every year we spend a week in the desert, and that week we have no access to cell phone, fully off the grid. You know, my first time doing it, that was when I had that $15 employee. He fucked up and he lost one of our biggest contracts that year. I would never let that happen again. And I started figuring out, okay, what systems do I need to have in place so that my employees can make the best decisions for our company when I'm gone. If I'm the one making all the decisions, then I'm the bottleneck of our company, and my company can't grow unless I'm here 24/7. What a VA can do. It's a huge list. They literally can do everything. It depends on how you train them. At Jarvis, a little difference about Jarvis and other VA companies, like there's tons of agencies out there. A little difference about us is that we actually train the VAs, teach them how to document SOPs, how to build these systems for you. They can handle all these things. They can handle super high level tasks. Our virtual assistants, they're essentially a mid-level manager that you would be paying anywhere from 60 to 100K here in the US. Across the board, they can handle from updating your website content, supply chain, purchase inventory. They can book your travel, scheduling, generating reports, social media management. When I've hired my first VA, within 2 months, I hired my second one. That VA started training the second VA. I was not involved at all. And that was one of the really cool things about once I hired a VA and hired someone that I could properly delegate to. It was a game changer, night and day, and it changed my life. And that's why I'm, hosting this to hopefully change some of your lives, to be able to think, hey, I don't have to do everything myself. A VA can't wipe your ass. To be honest, they can't do anything here like in-house. They can't ship your products, can't take your customers out to dinner, can't do on-site tasks. These are the things that VA can't do. Anything physically here, you increase the revenue through the delegation because now you don't have to be spending the time doing those things. You can actually go out, lock in sales, network, meet people. Those things, if you're drained at the end of the day, you don't want to go out afterwards to maybe have a drink with someone that might introduce you to the next person that's going to be your customer. Taking all those negative tasks away or the low-level tasks away really brings energy into your day, and it gives you joy again to come into your work every single day.